A cheesecake shimmy. All right. The Biffa Supreme. Shimmy and shaking like Lucius on season 1. Femininity. Scary shimmy. A nippy and Jersey shimmy. Let everybody come in the room. It's only been 2 minutes. I do a good shimmy for 5 to 7 minutes at the beginning of the video so everybody can come in the room so I don't have to keep repeating myself for the first 5 to 7 minutes of the video because everybody coming in the room. Oh yeah, a bill pay shimmy. I'll shimmy to that. I'll shimmy to that. We're going to talk about it. We're going to read the article from page6.com. I'll be dropping links in the chat box because you know I'm not trying to get my page shut down. Exactly. YouTube is sometimes delayed with the notification. The notification. Ooh, I'm moving back to the East Coast shimmy. I can't with you. Exactly, and not getting my page shut down, shimmy. Ooh, they sure do, Drew. They sure do. A bitch this cost, shimmy. All right, all right. A shit by Sheree, shimmy. Okay, so let's get to the Kenya issue at hand. All right. So according to page 6, Alexis versus Crystal shimmy. That's what I'm talking about. So according to page 6, Kenya Moore was not invited by producers to event filmed for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kenya Moore isn't done with the Real Housewives of Atlanta after all. The pregnant reality star attended Cynthia Bailey's party for Seagram's Escapes on Thursday night and was wearing a mic for the soiree, an insider told Page 6 on Friday. She was not invited by producers, the insider said. She attended as a guest and may or may not appear in the final edit, as her appearance did not impact the story. We're told Bailey's co-stars Nene, Candy, Portia, Shamia, and Ava, also Shamari, Tanya, and Ivana, I don't even know her. Excuse me. They were all in attendance. Earlier this month, Moore was spotted showing off her baby bump alongside Portia Williams, who is also expecting her first child. Moore, 47, exited the Bravo show in July over contract negotiations, an insider told Page Six at the time. She joined Real Housewives in 2012. Fascinating. So this is what Nene meant by people are being strategic. She's trying to they're still filming. And so it's like, okay, it's the premiere. It's getting close. I mean, it's either now or never. I think that she wants to come on towards the end of the season. Towards the end of the season. Bleeped out and blurred out. I could see her being a big old blur. But now we know what Nene meant. She's showing up at shit. She's still trying to get that. I want to get that check too. Well, Chatty, 216. I'm trying not to be super petty so they won't shut my page down. You hope they edit her out. Now, I'm wondering also, because we all know Bravo Andy ain't shit, and I won't ever forget. This could be all about free press and full promo. For people to tune in wondering, is she or isn't she? Will she or won't she? Where could she be? You know Bravo has been known to pull it. So I think that this could easily be like, okay, we don't have any real drama, so now we have to use the real drama. Kenya, we're going to put you off the show to stir shit up, to get people interested, to see how people take to a new dynamic. Because honestly, somebody's got to replace Nene Leakes. Like, she's aging out. She's getting boring. Exactly, Valeska, I agree. I think that because they don't have a lot of drama, that's why Kenya's like, okay, what can I do? Put me in, coach, put me in. And also, I think that Married to Medicine is not a strong lead-in. I think that Married to Medicine's piss-poor performance has not been a strong month lead-in for the Bravo Sunday night. Yeah, but Vanderpump came on as like 400 years old. Like, Vanderpump was always like, bargain basement Joan Collins. Like, she was never meant to be young. Nene needs to be feisty in her 40s, but like, age needs to mellow. Like Blanca said on Pose. I thought age would mellow a bitch. And so age needs to mellow you. It's mellowed me. It's so you can't at 50 still be, that snapping and popping 40-something Nene that you were on season 4 that we loved. You're a failed actress. Like, that's done. Budget Joan. Budget bargain basement. White Rose, honey. White Rose to the Land O'Lakes. By the way, I bought some Land O'Lakes American cheese. And I was like, oh my God, I understand why people like American cheese now. Like, it was an amazing cheese experience. It really was. So yeah, you gotta have good American cheese, but if you get high-end American cheese, you got something. I mean, I've just felt I needed to talk about it, so we're gonna talk about it. But yeah, I do think that because Eva is a prettier version of Angela Yawn Simmons and more tolerable. I think that she's just not going to bring anything. I think the new girl is the wild card. I think she's going to do something. But like Cynthia's a yawn, Candy's the only one with money on there, Nene taking care of her sick husband, Portia pregnant, and that's a cute plot line. But oh God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think they need to bring Kenya back. I can't believe it. But everybody's so like boring. We're gonna need a little spice, a little, oh, I didn't see that coming. My face? I guess it's on my body. Flipping Out is not renewed. I never watched Flipping Out. I could never understand Jeff Lewis. Like, he was too off-putting for me. No, they should not have Kim back. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No way. They gave Flipping Out the chop. Yeah, they canceled Luke. Those Netflix shows come and go like a fart. Like saying you have a Netflix show ain't saying shit. I don't know a Netflix show that made it to season 5. Oh, Kim Fields. No, I don't want to see Kim Fields. Kim Fields bored the hell out of me. Now, I have an interesting question for y'all. Now, this is an article I got from Rhymes with Snitch. And it's about Ice-T being arrested for evading a toll on the George Washington Bridge. A spy on the scene told Page 6 TV that Coco and their baby were in a blue Range Rover behind him when he was arrested. She got out of her car. Everyone was calm, especially Coco, who breastfed their 2-year-old daughter. Do people still breastfeed at 2? Isn't that a little old? I was like, 2? That's a grown heifer. Is 2 too, am I crazy? When do you stop breastfeeding? I don't have breasts and I ain't gonna feed. So when do you stop breastfeeding? Because 2 just seem a little old for me. At 3. At 8 months, they can eat food. Really? Babies can eat food at 8 months? Going on 5 is too old. 2 isn't unusual. You can pump until like 3. Okay, so everybody's got a range. Some people cut it off at 1. Some people go up to 3. I'm not judging. I just wanted to know. 2 seemed old to me. It seemed a little funny. I was like, let me check in. Let me see what the consensus is. 3 seems late to me, but you know what? If that's what you want to do, no judgment. No judgment. I just wondered what the consensus was. And a bunch of people were saying 3, so it clearly isn't that abnormal, because this is a small sample size. Having a full-grown conversation hanging off your titty. Oh, I couldn't do it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Chris in Dallas, that comment was a hoot. The 3-year-old asked for the breasts. Breastfeed. Well, I mean, when you feeding, you feeding. I feel like that's the best thing about breastfeeding. You can whip it out whenever it's needed. You ain't got to go in the refrigerator. You ain't got to heat shit up. It's already body temperature. It's very convenient. I understand. Breastfeeding straight out the boob head too. Well, you know what? That's what they were doing. 2 ideally is the time to stop, but 6 months is when you can stop. And I don't have a 2-year-old. I don't have a baby, so I don't know. Like, I only see kids on TV. You know what? When the baby's hungry, the baby's hungry. Maybe that helped calm her down. Oh, it's no picnic? As long as they have teeth, they can eat food. It never bothers me when women breastfeed in public. I just don't look. But it's like, feed your baby. Like, I just feel like people really do over-sexualize that. It's like, it's a baby. It's a baby. It's eating. That's what babies do. That's that's like natural. Like, that's the natural instinct. Well, it's the natural instinct for some women. Some women don't like to breastfeed. No judgment either way. But I never got the big deal. Oh my God, T's Wilson. Oh Lord. That's a headline I ain't gonna talk about. I don't know how, well, I didn't know we were gonna get this deep into breastfeeding. But it's been quite a day, so I feel like we should just have a giggle. Speaking of a giggle, did y'all see Ellen prank Puffy on her show? I'm going to put the link in here. No, I feel like the world is scary enough right now. I don't think we need to fill our heads with any more terrifying images. It's been enough. It's been enough. Let's just laugh at Puffy and Ellen and put it out of our minds so that we can move forward. Oh, Pete sleep. Did y'all see this? Here's the thing. When that clown would have scared the shit out of anybody, whether you were not in afraid of clowns or not. Thank you, Nyla. That clown would have scared the fuck out of me, and I'm not scared of clowns. And I'm really not scared of clowns. I thought, honestly, I really was surprised he did not bop that clown right in the face. I think he was I think he was able to hold it in. I think that there was the instinct, but I think he was like, nah, I have too much money. This is a TV show. I would have been, that ain't, I couldn't have done that. That, I definitely am like, no. Ellen should have pranked Puffy with all the artists whose money he stole. Yeah, that would have been the gag. But I don't think you notice because you're like on a TV show and it's an unfamiliar set. Now, here's another interesting question. Drake and Chris Brown are supposedly working on new music. Do you think Chris Brown can have a comeback? Let Day 26 jump out with Danity Kane asking for their money. Total two. Total two. I don't even know who Dylan is. You don't care about either of those sissies. You're here for the return of the crackhead. I haven't listened to Chris Brown's music ever. 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 So I don't even know what to say. I didn't listen to his last album. Am I dressing up for Halloween and going to parties? No. Hey, Kyle. Kyle. This is not an after dark, but I hear you. I hear you. Am I dressing up for Halloween and going to parties? Maybe. We'll see. I might throw on a onesie and go somewhere. I might. But tonight, I'm not doing anything but entertaining y'all because it's shitty and rainy and cold and windy in the city tonight. And my friends actually asked me, like, what are you doing for the weekend before Halloween? And I was like, did you not hear that there's a nor'easter and it's going to be, like, you know, rainy and cold and windy all day? I'm not going out in my onesie and that. It's going to get all nasty. And then it's not, like, cold enough to really, like, bundle up. So you're always going to be half warm, half cold, half sweaty, and then chilly, and I don't fuck with that. Oh, Lord, it's cold and windy in Orlando. Where is Farnsworth Bentley? Yeah, he had his little VH1 shows and moved the hell on. Now let me put this link in the chat box because I have some questions. Go as pray tell. Howard is having its homecoming this week, and the men are out tonight, if you know what I mean. But I have a question. I'm going to put this in the box again. Farnsworth is still trying to convince his wife he's a heterosexual. Well, good luck. Good luck to them both. I mean, at least when I marry a bottom, I'll have married one on purpose. But that's just me. That's just me. Where did she get $3 million? Where did Blac Chyna, where in the fuck ass hell did Blac Chyna get $3 million? If the fat one giving out money like that, you know what? I'll sit on his lap. I'll pop out a baby, and I ain't got egg to first. $3 million. No, honey, that ain't monopoly money. The real estate agency don't take nobody monopoly money. They take cold, hard cash and an 800 credit score. Apparently, I mean, she need to teach a class. I will be in attendance. I will pay my $2,000 in the front fucking row, taking notes. Where did she get $3 million? $20,000 in child support from Rob for somebody like Blac Chyna does not go very far. Like, I would honestly say I feel like Blac Chyna spends $20,000 a month on clothes, makeup artists, upkeep, attending events, being chauffeured around, security. All that. I forgot she had a baby by Tyga. I forgot. Shit. Who wants to come wash and deep condition your hair? Anybody? Anybody want to help Chocolate Capricorn out with that head? I've only I only shave my head, so I don't know what to do with all that. Yeah, but that Fashion Nova is clearly cashing checks. Shit, let me get a line of shirts with Fashion Nova. The Island Collection from Alexander Rodgers. Fun vacation shirts you can wear to the office and feel like, and have that fresh Hawaiian feeling all the time. Yes, thank you, Miss Keisha. Miss T. Keisha. I have not heard Taste. She has a nail salon in downtown California, and it's clearly doing well. She gonna keep having check babies. I have no idea. The femininity. I should brand the fuckless. It costs a lot of money to brand shit, and the truth is, I would love to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a fuckless brand, and maybe if I had 1 million subscribers, that would be possible. But other than that, it's not going to pay for itself. I'ma stick with Teespring. Teespring. Biffa Emporium, honey. Biffa Emporium. See, if I wanted to do a fuckless bear costume, one, I would have to have people who would buy it. And I think I would sell about 10 over a year span. But I would have to pay for an original design. I would have to pay for the costumes to be made. It would be a mess. She doesn't get, well, no, she's not getting $30,000 in appearance. Now she's getting like 5. I don't get any money to show up anywhere. That's why I stay my happy ass at home. I don't want to see all the reality mamas on a TV show because that's going to be depressing. And then Iyanla gonna step in. And speaking of stepping in, let's talk about who's stepping out. Tiffany Haddish is doing her She Ready comedy tour. It's really only on the West Coast. She has dates from December 31st to March 21st. Well, no, she is doing Miami, but then after that, it's all West Coast. She's doing Miami on New Year's Eve, and then she's doing 2 nights in Vegas, Albuquerque, Phoenix, San Jose, Bakersfield, California, Los Angeles, Sacramento, Fresno, Portland, and Seattle. Who's going to her comedy tour? Oh, we got some well wishes. We wishing her well. I would like to see her perform. I'm sad that she's not. I'm both sad. What should be left in 2018? We're going to talk about that when I do my special New Year's Eve with Alex video. We're going to count down New Year's. Fuck CNN and the Andy and Anderson Cooper special. Fuck the ball drop. Fuck everybody else. I'm doing New Year's Eve on my channel the right way. You can't give her your coin, but you wish her success. So we're going to talk about what needs to be left in 2018 at that time. I got to plan my menu. Shit. Y'all going to get a little bit of eating with Alex. Okay, and while I got 374 of y'all in the room, who gonna put their money where their mouth is? I have really been thinking about bringing back Cooking with Alex, but cooking videos don't pay that much. So if I'm gonna do Cooking with Alex or New York City restaurant reviews, I'm gonna need some money because I'm not going broke doing this channel. And I can't do a video where I go out and spend $50 on a meal at the Pink Teacup and then the video only make $4. I can't do that. So if I did Eating with Alex with restaurant reviews and Cooking with Alex on Patreon exclusively, which means it's pay content, who gonna watch it? Who watching your videos, girl? Who watching your videos? No, I can't do it as a live. Oh, Penny said, I don't like cooking shows, but I wish you well. I have not set up my Patreon, but if I did, let's not insult other YouTubers on here. I'm done with that. I'm not going to host that, so let's not do that. I appreciate the support in its way, but we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. But yeah, I would do, I would happily do food reviews, especially like restaurant reviews. Like, they don't make money. I would love to keep doing them. Now, mukbang, no, I'm not going to do mukbang. Mukbang seems to have a weird sexual edge to it, and I don't want to do that. You missed the mess? Well, I had to grow up. Oh, you know what? I might even, if you're paying for it, I might even throw in a mukbang. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll throw in a wing mukbang or two. No, I would want to do a few reviews a week of different restaurants. The city has so many different restaurants. Things open and close at the drop of a hat. And especially with so many people coming into the city over the holidays, it's something that I'm really thinking about. But the only way it would be profitable and feasible is if I had y'all's support. I would not be able to go out and spend $700-800 a month eating out at different restaurants, and then I'm only making like $100, maybe $150 from the videos. I'm not that rich. Never said I was. And I got a fur fund I gotta watch out for. I can't be dipping into my fur fund for the bullshit. If I could host a show, what show reunion would I host? Real Housewives of Atlanta. You hear the rats are the size of toddlers. The rats are the size of toddlers. That's true. I have not heard anything about Stevie J getting fired. Now, and that's another thing. People want me to do restaurant reviews of like the guy that's married to Kenya, Soka. For me to go to Brooklyn, that's like a 2-hour journey all in. So I would need money. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to figure out the pricing and figure out how it can work and how many people we gonna need to give. But I will be bringing back Cooking and Eating with Alex. But I'm sorry, I don't have enough money to be like, I can just make these videos that don't make money. Yeah, if enough people kick in $4.99, $5, we can get it popping. And I can show you a whole different New York. I live in Harlem. It takes an hour on the subway to get to Brooklyn. And the truth is, I prefer to take a car. So then that's like a $30 ride. Then I need a new fur. That's another $1,000. You see, it adds up. And then the meal gonna be $50. We done already run up, let's see, about a $1,300 tab for one dinner. I'm joking about the fur, by the way. I ain't joking about the Uber, though. Yeah, you said it. He needs money for the Uber to and fro, plus the cost of the meal, the sitting time, plus the talent fee. Girl, know your worth and add tax. No, I haven't driven in years. I have never been to Hackensack, so I wouldn't know. And Chris sure does. He sure does. Chris sure does bring his happy self to my apartment and films. Don't downplay my Nita. No, I can do videos for my fur. Like, the Patreon is not for my fur budget. That was a joke. It's not for my fur budget. It's so that I can actually do the shows and make money. Well, I guess some of that money will trickle into my fur budget, to be honest. But I deserve a fur. I entertain you. I work hard. I go to school. I'm on here all the damn time. I work hard. I deserve a fur. How can I review a show that is no longer on the air? Is Sylvia still popping in Harlem? It seems to be more of a tourist attraction. Nobody's really talking about it anymore. Like, a lot of people in Harlem don't like Sylvia's now. They said that Asian people bought Sylvia's out, and so now it's different. I never had the Sylvias of the 80s and the 90s, so I have nothing to compare it to. So I can't really rate it properly. I've eaten there. It was okay. I can go to places 20 blocks up on 145th and get the same food or better for much cheaper. Like, if you asked me, what soul food restaurant should I go to in Harlem, I would tell you, go to 145th and Lenox and go to Sweet Mama's, or go to 143rd and, is it Adam Clayton? No, it's not Adam Clay. It might be Adam Clay. It's like when you walk there and you know the neighborhood, you don't always remember the streets. I think it's 143rd and Adam Clayton, Jacob's Kitchen. Those are, now Miss Mamie's Spoon Bread is too expensive. I can go to Sweet Mama's and get twice the food for a third of the price. You see, if I'm gonna do soul food, I wanna do it buffet style. I wanna put however much I want on my plate. I don't want you to tell me how much macaroni and cheese I'm gonna get. I don't want you to portion my oxtail. That's for me to decide. It's my money. Yes, I have been to the Levain Bakery, and I do enjoy it. I use Sylvia's spices, and I use Sylvia's fish fry. I use Sylvia's hash browns. I use Sylvia's chicken fry. I use Sylvia's stuff. Yes, absolutely. I've never been to Chocolat. Sweet Mama's is amazing. I only do buffet style. If I'm gonna do soul food, I only do buffet style. Now, there's another restaurant that I will recommend. It's not buffet style, but the portions are healthy. However, they're always out of fucking something. Charlie Pan's Fried Chicken. And that's like deep in Sugar Hill. It's like on 150th and Freddie Doug. It's a pain in the ass to get to. They don't deliver, but it's worth the trek. Sylvia is a Harlem chef who had a restaurant and then turned it into a brand. I mean, escargot, I've never made escargot. I heat up escargot, but I get frozen escargot from Fairway or I order it from a restaurant. Best burger in New York for me is New York Burger Company. Yeah, Charlie Pan Fried Chicken is good, but they're always out of mac and cheese or potato salad or like something vital to the meal. It's like, oh, we don't have potato salad. Do you want sweet? Do you want yams? And I'm like, no, I don't want yams. I want macaroni and cheese, potato salad, and smothered fried chicken and gravy. That's what I ordered. Don't call me and tell me you ain't got it. Your job. Best pizza in Harlem is to leave Harlem. There's no good pizza in Harlem. There's okay pizza in Harlem, but if you want good pizza, you got to go to the Upper West or the Upper East. There's no good pizza in Harlem. There are no donut places in Harlem. We ain't that gentrified yet. We ain't got donut places yet. Because donut places are like $5 a donut. There's a donut place that I love called the Donut Plant on 23rd and 7th Avenue. Best Japanese restaurant would be Geisha Sushi. But fried chicken, it depends on how you like it. I am in Manhattan. Harlem is in Manhattan. You didn't know? Cronuts are always popping. I have had cronuts and they are, oh my God. Like, I cannot wait until I have cronut money. Because the truth is you have to send someone to get them for you. Best bagels and lox depends on your taste. Best fish place. Lighthouse isn't bad. I like Fairway. I like to do it myself. I buy donuts that are like $3.50 to $4.50 a donut when I go to my favorite place, which is Donut Plant. Mana's is cute. Mana's is cute. There are a lot. I don't eat Dunkin' Donuts. I have never had Junior's cheesecake, or if I have, I can't remember it. I like the Fairway. I like Fairway cheesecake. Fairway cheesecake is great to me. Best Jamaican spot, it depends on what you like. I like Golden Crust. If I want some curry goat and, you know, rice and peas, I'll go to Golden Crust. Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts are everywhere, but they're shitty. Best Italian depends on what you like. I love Contena in the West Village, and I like Carmine's on the Upper West Side. Best Thai, I don't know. There's too many Thai places in the city. Like, Thai is everywhere. And when it's everywhere, there's a lot of bodega Thai. So if I haven't done high-end Thai in a long time. So I wouldn't know. I can say I wouldn't know. Like, if you ask me like the best Chinese place, it's like there's a billion Chinese places in the city. So if you're gonna get good Chinese, you're gonna go to high-end Chinese. There was a place called the Chinatown Brasserie near Astor Place off Lafayette that I loved. Oh my God, I would travel from Harlem all the way down there to get their food, bring it home, and eat it. I love the Chinatown Brasserie. It's since closed, and now it's a French place, which I want to go to, and will do it when I get my Patreon set up. But yeah, like, I would say Asian food in the city, if you want good Asian, you need to really research, because there's a billion Asian places. A billion! A billion. So it's got to be authentic. It's got to be good. It has, you really have to do your research. Best fish and chips, we're not really a fish and chip city. I would say in Harlem, a fish place that I go to is Famous Fish on 145th and St. Nicholas. Thank you, Chris in Dallas. You a hoe on a budget, but you're giving what you can. Well, yeah, because they chased all the Arabs out of New York after September 11th. I remember there was an Arabic restaurant near me when I lived in Chelsea, and I remember when it closed, and it was because of that. There's a lot of Korean barbecue places. I've been to a couple, but I'm not super familiar, so I can't rate it. No, I've never had Haitian food, and I don't know any. I feel like there are like island food restaurants, but is Florello still open? I don't know, but I don't know about Haitian food. I've never seen a Haitian specific restaurant. I've seen West African, I've seen Jamaican, but I've never seen anything Haitian specific. There's a lot of Korean. There's a lot of Korean food. There's Little Korea, which is near 34th Street, which is actually where Young Bae's tattoo shop is. Mexican in New York is terrible. Now, you can get good Dominican food where I live because it's a Dominican neighborhood, but there's no real Mexican in the city unless you go out to Queens. Yeah, you got to do borough. Best meatball hoagie? If I'm gonna do a meatball hoagie, I'm gonna make it at home. Oh no, Black ink isn't real. Black ink is as real as I am. But Darylyn, we lack a lot of great barbecue. We lack a lot of great Mexican. We have certain stuff, but we lack in other stuff. And because the city is becoming so gentrified and homogenized, we're losing a lot of great mom and pop restaurants that made the city famous. I've never been to Chicago. And speaking of I never, the Black Eyed Peas dropped a new video for Dopeness. Is anybody checking for the Black Eyed Peas anymore? Anybody? Especially now that Fergie ain't a part of it. What about Sierra dropping her video for the song Dose? Has anybody even listened to the song Dose? Is it time for Sierra to really hang it up? Is it like, look, girl, it's over. It's over for you. Didn't think they were still a thing. Me either. Another no. Her dancing is impeccable. The thing is, you can have great dancing, but if you're dancing wonderfully to a shitty song, what are you doing? You don't know her? but we wish them well. She should be a model and a football wife. Oh, thank you. You're too friendly, bae. Thank you very much. Some people need to let it go. An elevator voice. You know, the kind of voice you ignore. You can see her on Real Housewives of Atlanta in 6 years. Hey, Karen. You know, okay, let's talk. Let's talk Naries 21. Let's talk. Am I going to review the chilling adventures of Sabrina? I tried to review that Haunted Hill show. And child, them videos made about $10. I ain't got time to sit and watch a show at $5 an hour, honey. That's less than minimum wage. So I gotta let that bullshit go. Sadly, I ain't gonna finish it. I ain't gonna talk about it no more. Then today, this morning, I tried to watch Castle Rock from Hulu. I don't know who suggested it, but whoever suggested I watch Castle Rock, fuck you. And I mean that. Fuck you. Don't even tell me that you did it. Don't even put your name in the comments. You hold your fingers back from the keyboard in shame. Because that show was a waste of my motherfucking time. That was some bullshit. Am I gonna review Halloween? I don't know. Don't even put your name in there. Don't even put your name. Don't embarrass yourself. Don't embarrass yourself. Keep it to yourself. You got to keep that bullshit to yourself. I said to yourself. Girl, I watched that show. I got an episode and a half in. I was taking notes on that shit, and I was like, I'm bored. Keep it cute and keep it on mute. No, there's no hard feelings. There's no hard feelings. I try shit. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. But ooh, I was pissed. And then Sissy Silva's ass was in there. Honey, Carrie Hilson was performing in Nigeria because she's trying to export her own ass to somewhere where she has value. What is Castle Rock? It's a waste of motherfucking time. That's what it is. It's a show on Hulu that reminds me why I don't watch shows on Hulu. So between me making $4 off fucking Castle Rock, off of Hill House, and the fact that Castle Rock was so shitty, I'ma leave all the Netflix and all the scripted shows alone. It's gonna be reality and hot motherfucking topics. I have tuition to pay. Tuition to pay. Why am I not on camera? I don't know. No, I didn't watch The Handmaid's Tale. Sure didn't. I'm not staying at the Hilton. Now, I will say the Halloween movies did okay. The classic movies do well. But the other shit, honey, I ain't about to make $10 an episode. And I'll tell you something, I ain't reviewing Insecure next year. They pay you $4 a fucking episode. $4. That's why I'm not reviewing How to Get Away with Murder. They don't pay you shit to talk about it. I have not seen Grey Gardens. They pay based on content. Like, I don't know the whole reasons and rhymes, but I also know 911, as long, it's fine with, it's great as a bumper for Love and Hip Hop, so it'll stay. But I can't do shows that don't make any money. I can't. I have tuition to pay. I'm trying to move forward in life. I'm trying to get my master's. I have tuition to pay. Bonnie Winterbottom. Star, I'm gonna keep doing Star and no, Netflix shows don't pay. That's the thing. Like, certain scripted shows do well. Like Power, I make good money off of Power. It is what is helping pay for school. I'm gonna be in school for the next few years, 3 years, 2 to 3, probably 3, definitely 3 because I got to get my master's. But I don't have time to do the bullshit. Honey, please, we live in a master's world. If you don't have a master's, you're not employable. And the truth is, like, if you gonna work and you ain't making 6 figures, you the fool. I ain't got time for that. Honey, Star is falling off, Empire done fell off. That's why I watch the shows, so that people don't have to. Actually, Cookie Monster, no. No, they do not. It depends on what you're talking about, which brings in certain advertisements. I can do a review that, I can have videos that it's like both videos get 10,000 views. One video can make $200 and one video can make 40. Oh yeah, Growing Up Hip Hop will be coming out. I'll be putting that up. And the thing is, I try to do different things. Like, I've tried to do the horror series, and you know, it takes a while to build a different fan base. Like, okay, I want to do different things. It's gonna take time. Like, it took time to get all of y'all. I got YouTube Red too. Has Azalea Banks been back yet? No, not yet. Mystique is fighting Bow Wow's ex on Twitter so that they can get free press and full promo for their tired little show. That's that. Everything going on with Bow Wow, Masika, Lil Mama, that is all for press and promotion because the show is on. If you notice, when their show ain't on or about to be on, you don't hear anything from them. Their lives are boring and unassuming. His toddler body. Not a toddler body. It's not misplaced anger. He's angry that he's no longer relevant. He's angry that he never grew up. He's angry that he doesn't get to live the life that he wants to live. I'd be pissed too. I'm not rich and it gets in my ass. I mean, he still looked like Lil Mama. That's why Lil Mama on the show. They both got that boy bird chest. And the thing is, Bow Wow doesn't know how to appreciate what he has. Also, he may not have that much anymore. Ashanti ain't doing reality because Ashanti has money. She's still getting booked and she's still busy. Bow Wow doing reality because them checks dried up. He has no, like, yeah, you bought your mama that house, but you still living in it because that's your only property. That's the only thing you done paid off. Now, he bought that house with his little Bow Wow, you just don't know money. But, honey, that's the only money he has left. Bow Wow was lit when I was a child, too. Ashanti has royalties from the songs. Yeah, Ashanti got that writing money. YouTube is a real commitment, and girl, the things I go through to put out the episodes and crank shit out, it's work. No, Bow Wow wanted to grow up. His body just disagreed with him. His genetics said, no, you will stay a child. Bow Wow hasn't gotten any taller since he was 13. That's the gag. Not Webster Tees. Not Webster Tees. Okay, so in other news, Beyonce and Jay-Z's On the Run tour grossed more than $250 million. They probably would have made $500 million if they didn't have to sell the shit on Groupon. Child, Bow Wow need to call Olivia and ask her if he can be a shift manager at Foot Locker. That's what he needs to do. No, that's the gross, not the profit. Fasten. Ooh, Sabrina, you on it. You on it. That's the gross. The gross. So they probably got to pay a good $150 million out of that. So, they're going to walk away with something. After taxes, they'll see about $25 million. I am Left Eye, and I know how to do my fucking math. Well, it's Halloween weekend. Let's have a seance and revive Olivia's career. SWV came out with an album. Yes, they have the worst promotional people ever. I remember their last album came out, didn't nobody know. Who was Olivia? Olivia from The Cosby Show, Raven Simone. Olivia, Nivea, Lumity. I call upon the death of Blue Cantrell. Carrie Hilson, Goldor. Have I ever played with a Ouija board? No, but I've contacted the spirits a time or two. I've swam in the waters beyond this world. I don't know what happened to Little Women Atlanta. Bring back Sherry Dennis. Oh, honey, even I'm not that powerful. Honey, I might be a member of the coven, but you know, I'm only a level 4 biffer. For that, you need a level 10. Bring back D. Woods. Who is D. Woods? Y'all are asking me to bring back a whole bunch of dead folks. I'm sorry, I don't do necromancy. I don't have the power of resurgence. Honey, if I had the power of resurgence, I'd resurge my own ass career. Quiet as it's kept. If I ain't on, I can't put nobody else on. Bring back Aaliyah. Lord. I don't think I could work that one. Oh my God. Y'all got a list for me? Okay, yeah, that's not my power. That's not my power. I cannot bring people back from the dead or from obscurity. How can I help Nivea? I'm trying to help me. A heifer gotta help himself. Honey, I would have to be able to make a career live first. I have to make my career live before I could think about bringing back a dead career. We got to get my career popping. We got to get me an Emmy. You see, to do a spell, you have to have an Emmy. So I have to win an Emmy first before I could bring any of them back. Bring back Sybil? Lord. Yeah, combine your... Well, first we got to get me a podcast. Use a potion. Honey, why do you think there are so many reboots? It's a bunch of motherfuckers with several Emmys and a pentagram bringing back dead-ass shows. Think about it. Think about it. Oh, Darylyn, I'm glad your daughter liked the movie. Pop Roast is a podcast, but it's not a paid podcast. We need sponsors. I have the same nose. Yeah, I'm going to keep this live up. I haven't said anything out of pocket, and I'm not going to. A heifer is brand friendly now, honey. We have rebranded. Honey, I'm talking about Pop Roast. I want to do Pop Roast as an actual podcast that you can find on iTunes and SoundCloud. But in order to do that, we have to have sponsors. So we're trying to hook ourselves up with sponsors. I don't think Joseline can come back. I think we're really done with her. I guess they're going to probably do that show on WeTV because anybody can get a show on WeTV. We should probably pitch our shit to WeTV. But, yeah, no. I think that Jocelyn without Stevie, it's no longer interesting. I think it's just time for you to figure out what you're going to do next. You know, I feel sorry for 50 Cent. I really do. You made it out of a horrible beginning. You succeeded in so many different ways, and you're still incredibly unhappy. You have all that money, all that access. You can't have a successful relationship with a woman. You don't have successful relationships with your children. You're unhappy. And I don't think he's ever going to do the work to be happy. I feel bad for him. That type of unhappiness is a prison unto its own. Oh, just because I can see someone in pain doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Or it doesn't mean I do. Believe me, when I need to be heartless, I can take it out of my chest, put it on the shelf, and do whatever I need to do to get whatever I want. Unlike 50 Cent, though, I'll never make myself unlikable or be that public about it. There's certain things that you should simply keep to yourself. Oh, your phone died and you thought that was trying to shut my page down. No, I got the fan on, I got the volume just right, and we ain't playing no copyrighted shit. I got the computer on mute. Ooh, you said it best. Hip-hop Scrooge. Hey, a Kirksey. I would have done the short horror films tonight, but after the events of today, we don't need to watch any horror. We don't need to see any scary images. You know, the Kroger shooting, all of that. I don't like. Let's just have a kiki. It is time. It is time for a kiki. I need a kiki. No, we can't do a comedy shorts watch along because it would be too difficult to try to pick out the videos right now. Because there are too many shitty if you think there's shitty horror, oh God, there's real shitty comedy. Now, you see, EP, I can't give you my thoughts on that entity here. That's something you're going to have to catch me on Periscope for because I don't want to say anything that's going to get my page shut down, so I'm going to refrain from commenting on that because I'm focusing on my coin. If I wasn't focusing on my coin, I would have many colorful words, phrases, and expressions to say about the person you mentioned. And on Periscope, or on another non-paid platform, I need you to ask me about said individual because I will let you know exactly what I think. But while I'm getting my coin, honey, we ain't fucking that. We ain't fucking with the coin, honey. So it's gonna all stay off of this platform. I don't watch Dr. Phil. I didn't even know he had a recent episode. No, I'm not going to do the have and the have-nots because I'm too far behind. What does Shamar Moore have to do with anything? Oh, good. I'm glad you like the background. It's nice not to have the pressure of being on camera. Okay, Kenya making an appearance on Real Housewives. I feel like Kenya wants a check. I feel like Kenya is thirsty, and uh, yeah, that's it. Kenya's thirsty. Kenya wants a check, and I feel like this is what Nene was talking about when she said people are strategic when the premiere starts because that's your last gasp, your last chance to get on the show. And I think Kenya Moore wants back in and will show up at whatever and will pull a Marlo Hampton, will pay for her own ticket across the world just to be on the show. Perched! All About Me, that's my business. And that's how much in a week. It's my business. My business is the amount. That's how much. In case you were wondering, since you were concerned, I'll let you know, it's my business. Now you can donate to the fund and feel free. You can put something in the super chat on it. Because believe me, the bill is high. The bill is high. So feel free. But it's my business. No offense, no shade, but you know. I am through putting my business in the street. I am through. I am no longer answering questions. I am no longer explaining myself. I do not put my business in the street. So whatever it is, it's my business. Because, child, you get to saying things on here. Well, he don't need no money. He's spending it all on wheat. And that's my business. He don't need no money. He's spending it all on fur. And that's my business. Now, I ain't gonna get on Patreon and tell y'all you're getting food reviews and then I go to Checkers. I ain't doing that. I'm not a fraudulent heifer. But I have learned, honey, I have learned the hard and the soft way. Keep your business to yourself. And I will say this. When I broke up with my boyfriend, guess what? Nobody knew. And I was able to go through that privately as I needed to. No, I don't eat Checkers. It was just a joke because there's a Checkers near me. And I pass it all the time, but no, I don't eat there. But it was nice not to have to deal with like, oh God, now I got to delete all these photos off Instagram and now I've got to make a public announcement. I really do enjoy the privilege of keeping my business to myself. Exactly. You didn't even know. You barely knew I was with him and you barely knew it was over. And that's the thing. It's like, this is a comedy channel. It is not about Alexander Rodgers and his relationships and oh my God, what's his boyfriend? No. No. Oh God, Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly. It's tough for me to talk about it because it makes me sick. You couldn't tell shit, Ashante. You couldn't tell shit. You didn't know him, but you wish him well. I wish we're still cool. Like, we're fine. There's no animosity. There's no anger. There was no cheating. Nobody was mean. Things just end sometimes. And it is what it is. And that's fine. That's life. Megyn is a delight to watch. Who are you talking about? Meghan Markle? You must be talking about Meghan Markle, not Megyn Kelly. Again, that, you know what? I'm not going to talk about it because I have choice words. And so we're going to gloss over that because this is a paid platform. And the things that I have to say about her don't belong on a paid platform. But believe me, they're choice words and they're very colorful. Very colorful. I Periscope at least a couple times a week. That's not, you see, and we ain't even gonna, we gotta change the subject in the chat. We gotta change the subject in the chat for real, because I wanna keep this live up. Thank you, Sharon. I'm glad you adore my smile. I appreciate that. I like it too. I've gotten attached to it over the past 35 years. I'm gonna be 36 years old in December. 36. The Steelers. What are the Steelers? I'm confused. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing for my birthday. Actually, I was thinking I want to have a hotel party. I don't want to now, remember last year when I went away for my 35th and then my flight got delayed both going and coming and I had to rearrange my travel arrangements at the Palazzo? I'm not doing that again. Honey, I could low-key pass for 25 if I really wanted to put my back into it. Carrie Hilson? Who said I was staying at the Hilton? Oh, I said I wanted to have a hotel party. I might do an Airbnb. I don't know if I'm going to stay at the Hilton. But I was thinking like doing like my birthday, New Year's Eve combined again, but getting an Airbnb downtown so we could like bar hop, but then like stay at the Airbnb for a couple of days. Oh, my birthday is December 29th. Child, I'm gonna tell you something. You know why pop roast is a half hour? Because a half hour is like the maximum money you'll make on YouTube. After, like, if you make a video that's an hour versus a half an hour, the money is still the same. I'm like Cardi B. I get the money and go. We do a cute 30-minute live, only giving you the best and the hottest of topics rather than dragging and lagging and, oh, I'm not really interested in that and losing views. I want you to watch for the whole fucking 30 minutes. I want it to be hot, hot, hot topics. And Cece, I never really put my business out in the street to begin with, quiet as it's kept. Oh, you're the 28th. Oh, Pete is totally... Pete is passed out. Why not do 2 videos because people only really watch one? We did a part 1 and a part 2, and the part 2 didn't do that well. The pay is interesting. Radio is dead. Like, radio is podcast. I'm already in radio. This is radio right now. Welcome to Radio Rodgers. We've been on the air for an hour and 24 minutes. This is your Saturday night radio show. Can I announce my lives? No, I'm Beyonce. I am not really good with schedules, so I prefer to just pop up when I pop up. When I'm ready, I'm ready. When I'm in the mood, I'm in the mood, and when I'm not, I'm not. And so I don't want to promise you something and then only half deliver. I would much rather just pop up and whoever catches the live, when I'm in the mood and when I can give you everything that you need, everything you deserve, everything that you want. No, I'm not Lauryn Hill because I don't promise you anything. I don't sell you a ticket and say I'm going to be here on live at this time. I just pop in when I feel like it, like a dream. We will never do an After Dark. That's not our brand. I don't, if other people want to do After Dark, they can do After Dark. I'm not an After Dark person. 5 minutes before, YouTube doesn't allow me to do that. Like, I wish YouTube would let me do, let's see, do I watch Unwind with Tasha K? At times, but we don't talk about other YouTubers. I'm not mentioning other YouTubers. We're not, I watch her, I like her, I wish her well, I'm happy for her. She shouted me out. I like Tasha K, happy for her success. 300,000 subscribers. Go ahead. But please don't bring up any other YouTubers on this channel. We're talking, we got our own shit here. No other YouTubers. I'm not talking about nobody. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm out the mess. I am out of the mess. Jesus Christ. There are so many other things we can talk about. Lord. But no After Dark and no other YouTubers. Fuckless. I might have, you see, I would put it on, I might have to put it on the backdrop. I didn't even play the $1.6 billion lottery. I said, fuck it. If I didn't win $1 billion, I ain't gonna win 1.6. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the support, because when I tell you I am done, I am done. I really. Scallops. Oh, and the numbers were too off? Oh, that's a damn shame. I'm not cranky about anything. Backpedal and pussy pop. Backpedal and pussy pop. It depends on what the numbers were. Not a kitten here. Not a kitten here. But late than never is what they say. 'Cause every man was a woman. Every man was a woman. Every man was a woman. And so many other people do After Dark. So many other people do After Dark. Tiara's business. 8 days a week. Audible. Audio that speaks to you wherever you are. Masculinity. You know what? I don't care if Tiara leaked her own tape because I don't care about Tiara. Tiara ain't shit, and I ain't never gonna forget. Nah, I ain't doing that, Mitchell. I gotta leave that alone. I already said, you know what? I'm out of here, girl. I'll call you tomorrow. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the $20. I can't pronounce your name. Grabuli? Gibruli? Oh, I'm fucking it up. I'm fucking it up and I'm sorry. Let's see if I can. It's G something. But why is my mouse fucking up? Oh. Grabuli? Grabuli? Djibouti. We can't really hear any music because all I can give you is this little playlist that I put together from the YouTube live music. Because other than that, it's going to be copyright and they're going to take my page down. However, you know what we can do? No, I'm not going to do marriage boot camp anymore because I have thoughts on that. Hey, everybody, let's do this. We have been on live for an hour and 32 minutes. We going to go to my Periscope. Everybody, let's go to my Periscope on Twitter. I'm going to put my @ in the chat, and we can all go to my Periscope, and I can really say what I need to say about certain topics, and we can listen to copywritten music, and it can be free. And we can really have a good shimmy to copywritten music, honey. I can play whatever I want to play. So follow me on Twitter. We can go right now. It's my Twitter. It's up. I'm going to end it over here, and we're going to take it over there where we can have copyright, honey. I'm going to give you the auntie playlist. We going to play. Periscope is, all you have to do is follow me on Twitter at I am Alex Rodgers, and you will see the video. And that way we can have a little bit of Gotan Project. Oh, yes, yes. I just put it in. I'm going to put it in again. And then we can really be free, and I can, chit chat. We can really go in, copywritten music. I can tell you what I think about Megyn Kelly. I can tell you what I think about politics. I can really speak freely on a non-paid platform. But we ain't gonna fuck up the coin. We ain't gonna fuck up the coin. It's tuition. It's tuition. Everything free. It's all on Periscope. It's all on Twitter, rather. You don't even have to download Periscope. You can watch it on Twitter. You don't even have to download Periscope. You can watch it on Twitter. I'm going to start the live feed right now on Twitter. Okay. We gonna talk about that on the Periscope. We ain't gonna talk about that on a paid platform. Everybody who got Twitter, get the Twitter app. Everybody got Twitter. I'm putting my @ in the thing again. I am Alex Rodgers on Twitter. And we gonna have copywritten music. We gonna act a fool. I'm gonna get real shady, honey. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. You can log into Periscope with your Twitter. You don't need Periscope. It's really Twitter. I'm gonna put my thing in here again. No, that's not it. I am Alex Rodgers. So let's head on over to Twitter. Yeah, Auntie Playlist on Twitter. At I am Alex Rodgers. Let's all get over there. We got 57 people in the room. We got 300 people in the room over here. Let's migrate. Let's migrate. Yes, hear from you too. My Twitter is at I am Alex Rodgers. All right, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of the chat. Follow me. Download Twitter. Download Twitter. Make a profile. All right. I'm going to stop streaming. I'll see you soon.